Airsoft is a team-based shooting sport in which players shoot opponents with small plastic spherical bullets known as BBs. Players use gun replicas to shoot their opponents, which can be powered via spring, gas, or battery powered. Airsoft consists of a wide range of styles and composition when it comes to gameplay. These consist of short fun games, organized scenarios, close quarter battle, field battle, or sometimes Milsim. Airsoft requires all players to wear at least a pair of impact-rated goggles to protect players from eye damage, with the rest of the clothing being up to the player's choice. Airsoft can be played indoor and outdoor, with indoor arenas being set up in a warehouse fashion and outdoor often being set in a field environment. Airsoft is played by a large range of ages, from young teenagers to even more elder adults. Airsoft is currently one of the fastest growing sports in the world and is gaining more and more popularity each year. The sport relies heavily on an honor system, as players are responsible for being honest when hit by a BB.
When a player gets hit, they raise their hand to signal they've been shot. Hit! 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 Ah, hit! 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 Oh, hit! 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 Oh, hit! 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 Oh, hit! Oh, hit! Hit! Oh, hit! Oh.
Playing Airsoft, having the right gun that fits your needs is essential to having a perfect time. Right here with me I have a few different styled Airsoft guns to show the wide range of style when playing Airsoft. Over here we have 2 AEGs, a spring shotgun, and 4 different gas pistols. Right here I have a spring-powered M870 shotgun. This specific shotgun is laced with full metal and real wood, along with a 50-round magazine. Because it's spring, you have to pump it back each time you use it. All Airsoft spring guns will require you to cock it back each time you need to fire. That's because it is built in with a spring laced behind the trigger unit to project the BBs when shooting. Next I would like to move into AEGs, automatic electric gun. Right here I have a Tokyo Marui MP5 with a Picatinny rail mounted on top and a dot sight. Because it is an AEG, it will be powered by a battery, in this case a 7.4 LiPo battery. Within this MP5, the battery is stored within the grip. It has 3 firing sections. We have safety, semi-automatic and automatic. The last category of guns I'd like to cover is the gas guns. First, I'm going to start off with a gas blowback M9. Now because the pistol is gas blowback, that means that the slide will come back each time within shooting. This specific gun has 2 sets of firing mode. This specific gun is fueled by green gas, quite important to have when having a gas gun. Here we have a CO2 powered revolver. CO2 is another form of gas used in airsoft guns. This revolver can only hold 6 bullets as it has 6 shells with 6 BBs within the cylinder.
The history of it was we were a cut flower and foliage property, and then I could see the future of that industry dropping down, and at the same time my boys got into airsoft by just buying some real cheap guns, and we just wanted to make a better place to play the game, and with more people it became a better game. And then I could see that there was actually a business side to it, so we kept going, and got high guns and got all the equipment needed to provide groups who didn't have the gear, and just carried on. We've been open to the public for probably 12 years of that. We average around the 30 mark every week. The biggest game we ever had was Black Hawk Down, and there was 280 players. I have about 60 of the G36Cs, and I use it because it's the tractor of the industry. It just keeps going. It's all solid, it's all plastic, it's not going to rust. Competition I don't have no worries in. I think nobody really knows about the sport of airsoft, so the more people in the industry, the better for the sport. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only outdoor commercial field in the North Island.
I try to play every weekend, and mostly that's because of what you see here. And I now have an office job, right? I don't get as much exercise as I should. Yeah. Airsoft is a really good way to get exercise. I first started getting into airsoft when Call of Duty 3 came out, and I used to play that with my son. I think my nephew knew about airsoft and it looked cool, which is another thing about airsoft, right, is the age range. I'm probably one of the oldest players in New Zealand. I've owned lots and lots of guns. I still have lots of guns. My preferred airsoft gun is an AEG. I sew up my own ghillie suits. I've got fully customised stuff that I make myself. Whatever weapon you're going to carry, if you're going to shoot people with it, it should be of such a power that you are happy to get shot with it. And so he was making people hold a Coke can in front of them, and he would fire at the Coke can, but if he missed, it was going to hit them, and so they better be sure enough so that if they got shot with their own gun, they weren't going to scream. And he got me right on the fingertip. Weeks and weeks I had a black finger.
The smiles on the people's faces at the end of the day. You know that they've had a kick-ass day and they're going to go home and talk about it all week. That's the best part of airsoft for me.